Well, good morning and welcome to another absolutely gorgeous day here in Fuerteventura. We're in Grandes Playas along the North Shore here. Absolutely beautiful day as always, and beautiful views out to the Atlantic Ocean, Lanzarote, and of course Lobos Island from this position. Now, if you want to be 4 minutes from this location, then you need to consider Park Hollandes. It's a fantastic hamlet and village with a commercial center. And today we've got a stunning duplex 3-bedroom villa to show you with a huge garden for sale at a phenomenal price. All the details, as always, are with the team at info@goldacreestates.com, or click the link here on YouTube to take you directly to this property now.
Well, I just can't resist a quick pano. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what I call a drop beach, and that is actually Lobos Island there in the distance. And in the far distance, it's Lanzarote. Really gorgeous reef here along with the golden sandy beaches. Very, very safe swimming and an absolutely beautiful place to come and swim. 4 minutes from the villa.
Well, here we are now in Park Hollandes. We're literally just driven in to this private complex known as Las Palmeras. And you can see behind me, beautiful houses here of 3 bedrooms. Really, really quiet, very, very tranquil, lovely neighbors here, beautiful gardens. But this is what we're going to show you today. Just check this out, a corner position. This villa, 3 bedrooms, duplex on 2 floors here. As you can see, you've got loads of car parking just along here. In fact, there's place for 3 cars here. But look at the villa and of course a beautiful palm tree. This plot, as a corner plot, is much larger than most of the properties here. It's almost double the size, and it's over 450 square meters of garden space, which you have your own driveway here. Really phenomenal position, and with views, look, down across to El Jablito and the sea.
Well, here we are now just panning away from the property itself. You'll see firstly in your front garden that lovely mature palm tree. On the left, a little pedestrian gate that leads you into your front door. You'll notice the villa, it's actually on 2 floors, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And the white gates lead you in as your main driveway to the annex that's been created, has now created a lovely studio space. Garden wall's very high, and you can start to see the size of the garden here. Now, the owner has actually created loads of outdoor seating areas, including a fire pit. There's some pallet furniture here as well as sofas, very comfortable areas to sit out at night and watch the stars. But there's also a lovely tiled terrace area as well, and you'll notice from that terrace it goes straight into the living room and then of course to the accommodation upstairs. The position is a corner position, and you can see now views straight across that open countryside that leads down to El Jablito, the fishing village, and the coast. Just a quick pano around the rooftop level, and you can see the surrounding mountains from here. And there's roads that lead you up to the village of Villaverde. There's the Red Mountain, and there's the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, just coming in the pretty little garden gate here to your front entrance garden. Just check this out, loads and loads of mature trees here. You do even have a little space here, look, where you can sit out and enjoy your morning coffee. I just love the feeling that you get. And of course, you've got this huge, great big palm tree above you, and that's just creating a really lovely atmosphere here. And just coming around the corner before we go inside the property, let me show you this front garden. Okay, so just coming into the front garden, as you can see behind me, you've got the main entrance door to the actual villa itself. And if you just look up past the palms, you'll notice it's on 2 floors. That's your 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom villa. Really phenomenal in terms of the height and the views that you're going to get from upstairs. But first, you've actually got your entrance driveway here. Loads of space if you want to leave your car here. And you'll notice this pergola has been now filled in, so it's actually created a studio annex. But I'll show you that in just a moment. Firstly though, your front garden, loads of space here as well. Don't forget you are the corner position, the cul-de-sac position here, which means you've got the extra size of the garden, and that includes this space here, which is yours. And look on this side here, it just comes around the corner. There's another beautiful spot here. You know, you can really imagine doing something with this space, whether you create a sofa area or a chill out area, maybe a small little pit fire or something, or even a compost area, and then always a view out to the Atlantic Ocean. Well, just coming inside, just check this out. Absolutely beautifully decorated. Loads of character here. I love the colorings. But first, let's get you to the rear garden. It's absolutely huge. Wow, just look at this. This is a huge tiled area. Absolutely massive. Really, really private as well, because you've got these high walls, and you've got this lovely, great big, huge chill out area just here. Really up to you how you decide to use this. You might use this as a dining terrace. Certainly I would. And there's loads of space to build a little gazebo or a wooden pergola out here to use this tiled terrace space, because you do have so much more garden. And talking of the garden, well, just look at this. This is a massive space. Now you can see here, it's full of little nooks and crannies here. The actual owner of this property is an artist, and they've created these lovely little sofa areas, little statues everywhere you go. But it's a huge space, and really it's suitable for you to put a gazebo, a barley house, or even a swimming pool here. Just look behind me here, you'll notice views to the mountains, and that is actually Red Mountain just up there. Also, depending how tall you are, you've got clear views of the Atlantic Ocean. You'll notice this little round area here, really quite a sociable space. There's additional sofa areas here just to use, and a chill out space. Just imagine sitting out here with little fairy lights. Certainly I think it's a really cool space. And in front of the fire pit, of course, that's your barbecue as well. But really, it's such an opportunity to put your stamp on this particular space. We're just coming back inside now. Firstly, this is a lovely room. It's quite spacious here. Really, really tall ceilings, as you can see. Firstly, you've got a formal internal dining room here as well. And then you'll notice it leads off into the kitchen, the front door here. And of course, this stairwell leads you upstairs to the accommodation. And you'll notice here, just below the welcome sign, there's a little secret in there, which I'll show you right at the end of the video. And then on this side, a really cool sofa chill out area. These are actually storage units. You can lift them up. There's loads of storage underneath there. But can you just imagine huge, great big pillows or cushions here? And you could just sit and relax, always with a view out to the mountains. And just coming back through again and into the kitchen. Now it really is quite lovely to have an independent kitchen here. You'll notice the views out to the palm tree and of course to the ocean there. And then on this side, loads and loads of space, loads of storage here. You'll notice this Silestone worktop countertop finish here as well. Of course, you do have extra ventilation windows. And then just next to the kitchen, the shared shower room. It's great to have a WC and full shower room downstairs as well. Very, very convenient, of course. You can see it's tiled floor to ceiling. We're just coming upstairs now through the internal stairwell. Loads and loads of light here, right in the center of the villa. And when you get up to the landing, there's actually two double rooms. So let me show you the first. You'll notice here, really, really tall ceilings. You do have built-in wardrobes, and there's always a view out with the lovely trees. And now for the last bedroom. Just look at this, another double, huge, great big tall ceilings here. You do have a built-in wardrobe. And then on this side, you've actually got your own balcony. Fantastic views from here, south facing, loads of sunshine here. Look, views out across your neighbors, also the palm trees into the Atlantic Ocean. And also on this first floor, you do have another full bathroom. In this case, bath, shower here as well, WC, and of course, you do have the bidet, and you've got the window for ventilation. Okay, now just coming back downstairs and back through the main living room, we're going to show you the surprise now. You might have remembered the covered pergola garage area. It's now an annex studio, and you can actually access through this little hole under the stairs here. But just to look on this side, because the other houses that have also created those annexes have actually removed this wall in the living room, and that just creates that great big flow straight into the annex. But let's go and have a look. Well, look at this. It's like a voyage of discovery coming into here. It's a huge space. Firstly, though, you don't have to come through here. There's the wall on the left-hand side. If you removed it, would open up this whole space into the main house living room. But look, there is a separate access door. It goes straight out to your driveway. And there's loads of sunshine coming in through these beautiful wooden windows. Space here for a little dining area if you want. You can see that this area is being used as an artist studio and music studio at the moment. There is actually a raised platform here, really suitable for sleeping on. You've got views up there through those lovely windows to the ocean. But for me, this is just an additional space, and it's a massive space. So loads and loads of potential here. Well, there you go. I hope that was a helpful virtual tour and video of this 3-bedroom semi-detached villa here in Park Hollandis. Again, just a couple of points from me, really. This is a beautiful, a very charismatic property. Firstly, it's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, over 100 square meters, but it's a plot, this corner plot with over 450 square meters of private property here, and always with a view to the sea. So it's a very, very special position indeed. Plus, of course, that annex is on top of all of that. So it's a really huge space there and loads of possibilities there. Plus, it's it is at a phenomenal price. Now, all the details, as always, are with the team. info@goldacreestates.com. You can click the link now on YouTube and it'll take you directly to this web listing.